Hi, I'm Joy, and this is the first time I'm making a video like this, but I feel so passionate about something this morning that I just felt I wanted to have a voice here, whoever's watching, about what's really going on in the world today. And I finished watching a program last night, a TV series called For Life, based on a true story of a fantastic guy called Isaac Wright, who was put in jail for doing something he didn't do. He was wrongly prosecuted, and he started studying the law, and after 9 years he managed to free himself and prove his innocence from what had happened. And he went on to become a lawyer, fighting for black rights. And not so long ago, with all the Black Lives Matter, etc., and the riots in the States, I'm actually living in Spain, and I'm English, and I'm an artist. And you know, one of the things about being an artist is looking at the world, both inside and outside, finding contrasts. Contrast in a painting makes a painting really interesting. Without contrast, it's just boring. It's nothing. It's bland. So in order to bring a painting alive, you have to have contrast. Now, surely people understand that we're all from different places in the world. We're all different cultures. We're all different colours. We all have different perspectives about what we do and how we do it. Why, please God, why is it that this great hullabaloo and movement of white supremacy, how can that in any way be justified to anybody? You know, if you're white, fine. If you're black, fine. You know, it doesn't make any difference anywhere in between. We're all human beings. We're all human beings, guys. Whether we come from Saudi Arabia, whether we come from Nigeria or China or New Zealand or England or America, we're human beings in this world that is in complete, utter chaos at the moment anyway. How come that so many people feel that the way forward is to persecute people who aren't the same colour as them? Where does that come from? Why? Why do you do it? To me, it doesn't make any sense. You know, I go back to being an artist. An artist is, you know, somebody who looks at perspective, who looks at differences and values. Colour values in a painting make it magical. Contrasts make it interesting. And the same for the world, the same for people. Contrasts make it interesting, make it fascinating. Please rethink this if you think that you're superior to somebody else. You know, I'm not particularly religious. I'm very spiritual, but I'm not religious. But I would say that we're all equal in the eyes of God. Now, where does that stand in your consciousness, in your awareness? You're equal to everybody else, and they're equal to you, no matter where they're from, what colour they are. We should love our neighbours as ourselves. They have as much love in their hearts as everyone else. That programme that I just finished watching, For Life, really highlighted the awful psychology that's going on in so many white minds about their fellow neighbours. And I just woke up this morning thinking, I want to say something. I don't know who's listening, maybe nobody, but if you are, and if this little strange video from this pensioner in Spain gets to anyone, please consider that, you know, we're all human beings. We've all come from the same source. We are, you know, part of this amazing universe, this world. And nobody has the right to set themselves up as supreme. Supreme to what? To what? It's such a ridiculous notion. It's unbelievable, really. So I've had my say, and I might come back and say some more. Let's see what your comments are, if you make any. But please start maybe viewing the world as wonderful, magical, beautiful contrasts. Every single one of us, all trillion of us, are different in some special, unique, interesting way. We're all works of art, good, bad, or indifferent. And setting ourselves up as supreme in any shape or form is just against any fundamental principle of any kind. So I thank you for your time, for listening to my rant. But I do feel really passionate about it, and I feel embarrassed in many ways to be white looking at this horrific stuff that's going on. Those riots for that wonderful guy that was murdered by the police, and by the riots a few weeks ago with the Trump supporters. It beggars belief, really, when you sit here, as I do, as Mrs. Nobody in Spain, but I'm a human being, and I really felt so ashamed that we've done and we're doing these horrific things to our fellow human beings. It's unspeakable, really. So if you've got something to say, I would really love to hear it, and I'd like to carry on the discussion, maybe your point of view. Thanks for watching. Bye.